What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Rundown with your hosts, the Figure Posing Channel and Iron Mando. Welcome back, everybody. This is a show where we like to break down film and TV and join in with you guys, the chat, to talk about our favorite shows and TV and pick it apart and do all those things and cry when things don't go the way we want. So if you're into that, welcome here and let's have some fun. Anthony, how you doing? Diva. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Apart from a bad hair day. No. I was still busy shooting the Luke video, and then I don't have a lot of space, so I have to wreck the whole room then again, and I'll redo it again after the stream to continue with the Luke video.
Fair enough. I know those hills. I do know those
Yeah.
hills. Having to rearrange. I do get that. Well, our guys have been patiently waiting for us, and they're ready to join in and have some fun. I'm interested to talk about this episode because we haven't talked. Me and Ethan just mentioned we haven't talked about this episode,
No.
so I have no idea what he's going to say. I have a feeling I know what Often's going to say, but I'm not sure what you're going to say. So let's check out who's here, who's along for the ride, and who's ready to delve into some Mandalorian episode 7 or chapter 23, as I would say. So we got Offen in the house, the big man with the slides. Shout out to you. And I think he's on a villain arc. Look, he's chucked a little
Oh man.
hashtag villain arc there. So
Oh
I'm
my.
interested to, I'm interested to know. He's also hashtagging to get you to 1K. So if you're watching this, guys, and you haven't
Nice.
subscribed to
Thank you.
Anthony's
Thank you.
YouTube
Thank you.
channel, make sure you go over there, hop on there, help him get to 1K. He deserves it for all the time and effort. He was literally just breaking his room apart to create content. So let's give him some love. And then we've got the link there. Oh, you're the man, Often. And then Anthony left. No, he's back.
No.
So he
I'm
was
here.
doing his hair. And we are just having a little joke. So just put a baseball cap on. So he did. He put the cap on. He listened Often, and he's ready to go. And now he's
I'm
putting
ready to
pictures
go.
of Luke on the screen. You're just showing off with.
Yeah,
You're
but
not allowed.
this
Listen,
this is
you're
what
not
I
allowed
was
to
doing.
fucking do slides better than me. You're not allowed to fuck do slides better than me. Okay. None of this action shit where you got a little quarter screen down it. That's too small. That's too small. I don't want to be seeing pictures of. I don't want to be seeing this. If I can't do that on the stream, you're not allowed to do it. Who's with me, guys? Joe, this is fucking bullshit.
Shit.
Apologies. But yes, look at this awesome kid.
Apologies.
Let's bring it up so people can see.
Oh man.
And we got Leighton in the house. He says, "How's everyone doing?" Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I will be doing yes more often, I think.
Yes.
It
Yes.
reminded
Yes.
me, they copied a
Yes.
Bluey episode, basically. If anybody's seen the show, the kids show Bluey, they copied that. So, whoops, I nearly blocked you.
Okay.
Hang on. Let's exit solo layout because I nearly blocked you from the stream.
Cool.
So you were going to say before I rudely interrupted you, before I went on a
No,
tirade.
no, that was it. That was it.
Are you just showing off?
Yeah, I'm just showing off. You know how we do.
Shit! You're not allowed to burn me with that. So we got Lukage in the house. I have a new clip presented by Lukage, which I'm very excited to share. We'll wait for Andre to get. Oh, Andre's down here, so no doubt Andre will spur that clip on at some point. We've also got Willie Woodson in the house. What's up, brother? Thanks for being here.
Oh,
Thanks for joining the chat. Steve's Showcase. What's up,
welcome
Steve?
back.
Welcome here. Welcome back. I always think of Welcome Cotter. Welcome back. If anybody remembers that. Andre is here.
Short
The newly
comment guy.
appointed channel member. Thanks for supporting the channel,
Oh,
Andre. He does it
nice.
just so he can
Nice.
insult me more so I can see the insult coming. Love it. And we got Mike in the house, the gangster, the shot caller. Mike on Instagram is one of the nicest people ever. He always promotes and shares other people's posts.
Yeah,
You
I
are the
feel
best,
guilty
Mike.
not doing that. He's so much handier.
You know what, Anthony? It's
Nah,
not good enough, Anthony. You need to do better.
So,
You need to do better. You need to be like Mike.
need to step up. Need to step up.
Yeah, you need to step it up. That was a great Keanu impression. Yeah. So Keanu. Uh, this episode was 10 out of 10 for me, says
Man,
Steve. Woo! Let's get into it. Are you and Orphan going to fight?
I
Maybe.
don't know. I don't know.
Butch, what's up? Good to see you here. Hopefully you're not working, Butch. Glad to have you back, brother.
Oh, by the way,
May not be working.
this week I was thinking about last week, and you asked me. I don't know if you asked it or someone else asked it. Who my favorite Star Wars character is, and I think I kind of lied. Can you lie? Can you lie by accident, or is it a mistake?
Yeah.
Then? Because I think it is quite gone on number 2, but number 1 would be Maul.
You think so?
Sorry,
You think so?
for me, for my favorite
Yeah.
character.
Ah,
Yeah, Maul.
yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 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 Interesting. S-Beam's in the house. What's going on? Brother, I bet you he's working. He's always working. Sleeping, working.
Always,
How
always.
dare you?
And Butch also.
Always. And Butch also, actually. Can you just tell your businesses at Figure Show Off channel? Oh, look. I called it. What do you do slides better than me? Anyone who can do better slides better than you. What? What?
Oh, that's hot.
I think that one.
Yeah, probably. Thanks, Lokage.
Yeah, thank you, Lukage. So anytime you get roasted, at least you knew to use, the BQ, the Aussie Wonder, the Stallion, the Wolverine. At least you knew what to do. But what's up, Andre? Thanks for being here, brother. Oh, hang on, I skipped SPM. 7, 9 out of 10. Boom. SPM, just dropping jewels. I'm with you, SPM. You got my back. Shooting your load too early. He is shooting his load too. Maybe he's got to work, and that's why he's dipping in and just dropping it. Pop. WRC. I always get your name wrong. I apologize. WR Cali 12. Where's John? What are you talking about, bro? I'm right here.
It's a WRC rally, right?
WRC Rally. Yes, Rally. Sorry. See, it's too
You're
early.
saying R. Kelly. WC R. Kelly.
Andre knows my favorite Star Wars character. Nice. Okay,
Scream.
where are we? Go. Yeah. He's like, got him, bastard. It's Jack. Jack. Ah, Jack, what's up? What's going on, brother? I just put that together. Thank you for being here, bro. Working beauty, Skarsgård.
He means selfie. He
He
doesn't
means,
know.
SBM, you've got to check your spell check, bruv. You keep throwing it.
It's all Swedish.
He's like, miss you. Miss you too, Doc. Miss you too. But thank you for being here. If only we could have everybody on screen, that would be fun. I thought your favorite was skiing.
Yeah. Other guy.
My favorite is Mando. Okay? And I swear to God, if they kill off Mando, I'm going to flip this. There's not going to be a show next week. I swear to God, if Mando dies, I don't know how you guys feel about this.
Killing
If
off the
Mando
titular
dies,
character.
I'm done.
Imagine
swear to
Snow
God.
White and them killing off Snow White. That would be a short movie, right? The Mandalorian. Mandalorian gets killed.
I will freaking lose. I don't know why I say freaking because I just swore before, but I will fucking lose it if Mando dies. I used to care about swearing on the stream, and then I'm like, you know what? No, who cares?
It's my stream,
Doesn't
you
matter.
say.
Yeah, I'm allowed to swear. So, no spell checker needed. Who else thinks Mando's going to die? I read a report that if
report.
Mando, like a report, who knows whether it's it's probably just speculation, but I swear to God, if Mando dies, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to freaking lose it. So we'll get to that throughout the show. Mando dies and I get a day off. Yeah, I'm taking a day off. I'm not doing it. I'm not whacking. Oh, we've got an interesting. SBM thinks Mando lives, Bo dies. That I think is more believable. I think that's more believable.
Why does someone have to die?
because that's life,
Okay,
Anthony.
cool.
Yeah, just
So
because.
we
I
just
just
we
have a
just
feeling.
lost Heavy Mando, and now someone else has to die. So that's
Yeah,
so that's how we're doing now.
yeah. I
Okay,
think everyone's
cool.
gonna die. I think everyone's gonna die. And if they do, I'm not satisfied. If Mando dies, I'm not satisfied
He
because he
won't
hasn't
die.
he hasn't had it he hasn't had a good enough journey to get there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot
Let's
of
start.
rumors
Let's go.
behind the
Let's
scenes.
go.
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it before I cry. All right, so we're going to do episode 7. Everyone, thank you for being here. Let's have some fun. Throw in your comments and all that in the chat and let us know how you feel about the episode. And we will get to them as we go throughout the show. Now, often says Bryan Cranston comes as a Jedi and kills Moff Gideon. Bryan Cranston, holy moly. Holy
He
moly.
kills Gus Fring. He kills the Chicken Man.
He might. Andre says, I don't personally think Mando will die. Might be sent off to join Cara Dune in exile. Let's hope not.
He's going on a secret mission.
Yeah. Even Leighton says, if Mando dies, this is not the way. I'll lose my shit. So this is my problem for reading into too many Hollywood Reporter websites and articles, and I hear things,
Yeah,
and I
don't.
read things, not hear things that make me go, oh, really? It's not as happy as I think it is? Why can't they all just get
Just
along? Why can't they just... Please. We had Skinny Pete, so it's not
Yeah, we
far-fetched.
did have
True.
Skinny Pete.
Yeah, good for him too. Yeah. Some freak was a fan of Breaking Bad, pretty much. So it's the second last episode. Let's find out if they've done enough to set up this finale.
Yeah.
Now the show is called Spies, and I bring that up because again, I'm reading speculation. I want to know. We start off with whatever her name is, talking to Moff Gideon. I can never remember her name. Anthony, if you could fill me in.
TK something. Elia
Okay.
Kane, but it's TK something.
Elia Kane, that's right. Let's do that. I can't remember the TK. TK, no one cares. Talking to Moff Gideon. What did you think about this? About time? I thought about time that he's back. Okay, the story's going to kick off a bit more. We're going to get a bit more info.
Yeah, because it was obvious that she was still working for Moff Gideon, because she always has. And it seems like he trusts her. So yeah, it's about time.
About time he showed up.
Yeah.
I did like the look of the city. It was very just reminded me of all the other times we've been in this city
Near
throughout
Tokyo.
the show. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Well, it reminded me of Blade Runner a little bit. I know everybody's probably saying that, but that's what it kind of reminded me of. Often says her name is Abby. Yeah, that's her real name, dog.
Oh, that's Last of Us.
What?
Often always does game references. Mostly Last of Us.
God damn it. Leighton says, often if Walter White comes, that would be an endgame moment with Skinny Pete as well. We need to cook.
We need to cook.
Get in there and cook. If Mando dies, Lokagi says, they may be able to restore him with the Vespa parts and Grogu could operate him like Ratatouille. Oh, man. Please don't. Please don't. We need a Badger as well. Badger got to get the imp side, surely. No, this is not Breaking Bad, guys. This is Mando. Let's go. So we know they're working together. Then she fills him in. How he didn't know, I don't know. And she knows, but it gives her something to do. We come to this. Now, I want to get your thoughts on all these guys and everything going on here. Do you have any input on this whole, where do you think this is all going, what this is leading to? This is going to connect to Ahsoka's show, obviously. Them talking about Thrawn. What do you think, Anthony? You're on mute also. Okay.
Yeah, I'm muted. So it's the Shadow Council.
Oh.
And Shadow Council, I think it was created like 1 year after Palpatine dies, right? And it's a bit confusing because I don't know if they're going to keep it the Shadow Council or if they're going to go Shadow Collective for Maul. But let's keep it at the Shadow Council because the Council is like the evil version of the Illuminati, right? Because they just want the Empire to come back, and obviously Moff Gideon is part of it, and he's not like a low player there. He's a pretty big player in the Shadow Council. And we see the dad of Hux, Hux, we know Hux as the spy in the sequel trilogy, right? He was the spy, right? And so his dad is also in the Shadow Council. Yeah, I don't know which movie it was when Hux came out as being a spy. Do you remember?
I don't remember. If anyone in the chat can let us know, that would be awesome.
Yeah, but anyway, this group are the Dark Illuminati and their Imperial loyalists.
Yeah.
And we see Pelion talking. Pelion is like the second in command of Thrawn, or at least he's like a higher up in Thrawn's army. So he mentions Thrawn, and Moff Gideon is trying to convince the council that Thrawn is not coming or that they need new leadership because he wants to lead himself. And to be honest, I don't think he really wants to lead for Thrawn or anyone else. I just think he wants to lead for himself. He wants to be the new leader
big
instead
dog.
of Thrawn. Yeah. Because all of them are saying Thrawn's coming back, or at least Pelion is saying Thrawn is coming back. But I think Pelion is the only one who actually communicates with Thrawn, and he's talking about Thrawn, and he's talking about the unknown location of Thrawn and the fleet, which might be an unknown region. And Moff Gideon is kind of planning a coup, I think, on the Shadow Council.
Okay. It's interesting because I'm into the lore. I'm nowhere near as, I forget everybody's name, so I get confused with all the people. That's what I need you for. I'm the color commentary guy. You're the info guy.
Yeah. So is this what's going to be the next slide? Are we all out of the council already, or
Out of the council? Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought I'd leave it on this while we get into
okay? Because they also mention Pershing. Moff Gideon is mentioning that he had Pershing in his custody, and Pershing was kind of like a prisoner doing genetic works. And he's telling them that Pershing, I don't know if he's saying that Pershing died or that he's, anyway, his research is lost, he's saying, which is not completely true because TK something like Kane stole it from Pershing, right? In the Pershing episode. So obviously, Moff Gideon has his research. Probably he already has some clones. That's why he wanted to have Grogu just to install some force-sensitive parts into the clones he's creating, which we'll see later on. And then they mention, and I think it's Hux's dad who mentions Project Necromancer. So this is, I think, this will be like the tie-in to the sequel trilogy, with necromancing being the resurrection of the dead, and probably they'll they're aiming for getting Palpatine back alive again. But Moff Gideon isn't having none of that. He's having his own agenda. He just wants to rule the world. World domination.
I like that. I like that he just wants to be a villain.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good idea that they're trying to tie everything into the sequel trilogy to make it link in better, or do you think they should have gone away from it?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to do it, or else it doesn't make any sense. So I think it's a good idea to do it, but I also think it's a good idea that they leave some room in to retcon some stuff, especially Luke's complete arc in the sequel trilogy. That's just dumb.
Yeah. Well, when you find out that they had no plan for those sequel trilogies and it wasn't planned out, it was literally by the seat of their pants.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy to think, hey, like, it's pretty crazy that now you're building all these other shows to try and make sense of what they did in something that didn't do that well, which is a little worrying for me. I'm like, why would you just not go away from it if it failed? Like it did for
Well, you can't ignore it, right?
You can't ignore it.
You can't ignore it, but you can retcon it.
Yeah. Hopefully they do.
Yeah.
Now, let's just catch up on some of the guys' chats here because I think, Lukagi's got it right. See, he says reminiscent of Selvig in Andor. See, his spell check's working. Just saying. Played by his younger brother. So, that guy's younger brother played him in this show, right?
Cool.
We need more of this. Like Andor, the bad guys are interesting.
Yeah,
Says Andre.
exactly.
Yeah.
They are.
Look, the way Mando's season 2 finished, I felt like season 3 could have been 12, 16 episodes, longer episodes. Surely they could have got a budget for that. Like, I never understand the business side. If a show's killing it like that,
Yeah.
just give it some more story, especially if you're trying to expand the universe. Give them some more episodes. Give them some more time. Take a little. You took long enough to make the goddamn season. You took over a year. So give them a little bit more time. Leighton says, "Did y'all see the Mandalorians cook up those 3 baby dragons on a spit?"
I didn't.
That was hilarious.
I didn't.
I'm just wondering. They were, yeah, they were cooking.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, we have new foundlings, and then they get roasted. You need to play Logan.
You know, we might get roasted. That's true.
Oh, that's hot.
Damn.
Bloody hell.
Do you have some
need a
food?
face for it.
Yeah, we have food.
Yeah, it's in there. Look, I assumed it was them. They look like pretty
I
big
missed
slabs
that.
of meat.
I missed that. That's savage.
Lukagi says, "I forgot the Colonel Sanders guys."
Yeah,
name,
Pellion.
but it works under Throne. Pellion.
He's in Rebels, I think.
Rebels. Okay. Didn't Clone Wars supposedly make the prequels better? I see
Yeah,
what's
it
going
did.
on. There you go. So why not? I guess. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I get that
Yeah.
often.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's not the best way to make film and TV trying to explain something that's already happened. I don't know. Yeah, but it's
I
a
like
million
it.
minutes.
I like it.
Yeah. So then we go
They're going
from
to tie
there.
everything because they're going to tie a lot of things in together. They're going to tie the this into Andor, Rebels. I think Boba Fett, Mando, sequel trilogy, Rebels. Oh, I should already mention.
Hopefully they pull it
and
off.
then Ahsoka, of
Look,
course.
as long as they don't kill Mando. If they don't kill Mando, I'll be okay with it.
Cool.
I don't know. I've
Give
got
me
a bad
please.
feeling, guys.
Just don't kill
scared.
Mando. Just put him in the fridge.
Yeah.
And John's
No,
good.
just don't kill him.
In a Bacta tank.
Pedro,
Just
just
put him in
keep
a
doing
Bacta
that.
tank.
Keep doing it, Pedro. Please, Pedro. I think there'll be an uproar. But then we get back to Navarro.
There will be a one-man uproar in Australia somewhere.
Yeah. It'll be a one-man uproar. No, Leighton will join me. He'll be in an uproar. He'll be in an uproar. This was cool when they come back. So they come back. We get a little glimpse of Grief Karga. He gets another little bit of screen time to acknowledge that there's a big ship entering that atmosphere, and that's Bo, Mando, and all them coming back from getting axe woves and all those.
I really
guys.
liked seeing the ships.
You did?
Yeah.
So we got this one too, and then they meet Heavy Mando. Now here's an R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah. Lazy Mando.
R.I.P. the big guy. Lazy Mando. He wasn't lazy at the end though. So this was cool. They come back.
Yeah,
Good
he
to see
was
all those
lazy.
Mandos together.
He would rather pull the trigger of the big gun than just walk a few steps backward. So he is Lazy Mando. No, I'll just
rather
stay
die.
here. I'll
Just
stay here.
die.
I'll just pull the trigger.
So I'm trying to be the hero dog. He was ready to die in the first episode of the first season too, right? This is the way.
This is the way.
Let's go.
I have a son now. I have a headache. I don't sleep as much as I used to. I'm ready to
just
die.
let me die.
I'm ready
let
to
me
die.
It's not heroic dying, dog.
Council
Unless you're Iron Man.
Mandos.
That's how Mando's copy and paste Mando's assembly. So true. So true. Hashtag lazy Mando.
Rip Lazy Mando.
So they get there. What's my next slide? I can't remember. Then we bounce back to... Okay, so I want to know what y'all think about this. When we get IG-12 now back in the house. I did hear someone talking about this on a talk show, that they thought that this was going to happen, that a source told them that Grogu was going to get IG-11 to operate, and they actually were right. I was like, damn, they were right. Yeah.
I didn't see
Alright.
that coming though.
You didn't see it coming? No, see, I kind of did after listening to the... I think... Was it?
Yeah, because you listen to everything. I stopped
did listen
listening,
to-
to be honest. I stopped listening.
Yeah,
Something
I know,
like
but I
that.
got about 6 hours of content to fill in while I'm working every day, so I'm going through a lot of content.
Yeah, I get annoyed by all
Unfortunately.
weird things and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, this
I
one.
didn't see this coming. I didn't mind it. Um, I like the fact that Grogu can talk a bit now because they're
Hmm.
they're kind of lulling us into understanding how Grogu um, develops his voice.
Mm.
Um, um, so I really think there's going to be an arc in Grogu. We're going to see him a couple years after this. I think we're going to see Teen Grogu,
Hmm.
and he's able to talk, because when you have the subtitles on English subtitles, they're called CCs.
Yep.
What is it? Closed captions or something?
Closed caption.
First they
Closed
started
caption. Yeah.
with cooing, and then they changed it into babbling, which is like a natural progression for babies to talk. And now he
Hmm.
actually says yes and no. So um, they're getting us to understand that Grogu understands language, that he gets everything that people say, and that he has a voice. And we're getting used to Grogu using a voice.
Yeah. I will say, it was great what you said there because I'm going to address what Andre's saying. And often, Leighton says that was interesting. No squeeze.
Squeezy.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that reminds me of Baby Groot.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
little guys
Baby
are
Groot
so cool
vibes.
too.
Yeah,
Those guys are cool. Bad baby.
that baby.
So Andre says gimmick IG-12, gimmick Moff, gimmick Beskar Troopers. Not a fan. Damn. See, I didn't get it like that. I didn't get it like that. I agree with what you're saying, Anthony. With uh, I feel Grogu has had an arc, and this is a way of, like, you're right, giving him a voice to
Hmm.
be more interactive. And I think it's a natural evolution, other than just getting him to straight up talk,
Yeah.
just to give him a way to communicate and a way to be in the action a bit better, and make him not so. Before he was all just vulnerable and being looked up,
Hmm.
being held or looked after or kept out of the fight. Now he can actually be in the fight a bit better, and I think that's, if you think about giving, if they're making him a main character moving forward, especially if he ends up becoming the Mandalorian, it's giving him the baby steps of being a voice. So I don't know. I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. He's too young to operate heavy machinery. He's 50 years old. Yeah.
50
But it
years
brought
old.
back the father
Can't
son. It brought back the
can't
father
talk a
son
word.
aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how the guy was ready to stop Grief Karga statue falling this time. Yeah, he better be ready. Grief will slap him up, bro. Better be ready. Scooby Doo lure into the blast of us too.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah. Chapter 24, Orphan Grogu. Don't you
Oh,
dare.
from Grogu.
Don't you dare. I swear to God, I'll lose it. But then that gets to this little street scene just reminded me of the second season of them being together, and I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Just a little father-son moment. I like that. That was cool. I miss those butts. Then we get to the night, the preparation, where Bo gives her speech to bring everybody together, getting ready to retake Mandalore. How are you feeling at this point, Anthony? Are you getting hyped up? Are you getting excited? What do you think?
I don't think I actually got. I don't know. I think I liked seeing the ships a lot more than
You just like
this.
flashy things. Ah, flashy
Yeah,
ship.
dude, I
Yes.
really like those ships. I think they look cool, and I liked seeing the logo on on the Imperial ship. Um,
That was cool.
and this was they were getting ready to rock and roll.
This is
So
where everybody joins in, and Mando's the first. He's like, I'll go. Whatever
I'll
he says.
go.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, it was. I was kind of annoyed by the fact that they were asking for volunteers, and
Mm-hmm.
it was obvious that all the paid actors would be a volunteer. I would
Mm-hmm.
have liked them to be a bit more original about that.
Oh, well, yeah, I get. I mean,
I'll
we
go.
would have to know
I'll
that.
go.
That yeah, or it's a moment. It's a heroic moment. It gives him a chance to be like, "I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll be the scouting
Yeah.
party." You would think all the Mandos would be wanting to be. They would want to be. Pardon me, aren't they all savages? So they should all want to do it because they're all warriors. What's Andre saying? Long comment, guys, back. I was watching this episode, enjoying it, then my partner ruined it with logic. Why doesn't Grogu use the Force to save Mando? Why doesn't Bo go forward instead of back?
Yeah, so I had the same thing. I had exactly the
don't do
same
that.
thing with
Andre, don't
Lazy
do that.
Mando.
Damn it.
We'll get a shot of Lazy Mando, right? In
Yeah.
his heroic fight. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
mention that over there because that was. Yeah, it has been lazy a bit. I can't say
And
off
that's
and
it.
floor.
But look, okay, here's the thing. Do you guys want me to share some of the... I don't know if anybody watches or listens to the behind-the-scenes stuff of how these things are made, but there's a lot of speculation that there's a bit of drama that Kathleen Kennedy was, I think, in Favreau not getting along. I think Pedro potentially wanting out of doing the voice of the character because he doesn't get any screen time. There's lots of perceived drama in the background that Dave Filoni was busy doing all of Ahsoka and wasn't there to oversee it. That Favreau was so upset with Kathleen Kennedy and the way that they were doing, making them go in the story, interfering with the story, that he kind of checked out. Whether any of that's true or not, who freaking knows? But when you're hearing it from sources who generally are pretty good, that's pretty sad to hear. And that's what made me think maybe they will kill him off. Which would really suck because that would be a shitty way to get rid of Mando, considering how this season's gone for his story arc. I feel like Grogu's had a chance to grow a little bit. Bo's definitely been the mainstay, but if they do get rid of Mando, it'll confirm all those things I've been, listening and reading on, and it's sad to hear. It's like you just wish, if you love a show, that they could everything could work smoothly and everybody would want to do their thing, and it wouldn't be so much.
Yeah, so maybe just not
turmoil.
watch or read that. I really get annoyed by all the content creation about these type of topics.
It's news, though. I guess that's what they do.
Yeah, but it
That's what-
takes the fun out of things, right? So I tend
Yeah.
to not watch those anymore.
Yeah, I'll try not to share it. Then I don't want to upset you. Although I just
you saw
ruined it
my
for you, but,
upset
yeah.
face, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I definitely saw it. Sometimes she takes the fun out of the show faster than John can do it with a couple of screen grabs. Ah!
Oh, that's hot.
Oh man, that's going to be so useful, that roasted one.
They should just start fresh with season 3 with Bo. Should have just started fresh.
Oh man, he just skips my comment.
Where? Oh. I know. John makes fun of the show with his screen. Oh, what? You're a dick. That's it. I didn't even. I'll bring it back. Grogu going with Luke was a perfect ending. Yeah.
It was good. It was so original.
I don't
Because-
think they've tainted it. I don't know about tainting it, but
I think it is a bit much, but it was a good turn of events, and it made sense. I would have liked it that way.
now Andre's back into it. Only thing worse than his screens is all his expense spared high-end mic doing what it
Dude,
does.
I was
Damn
just
it. I can't even
I
read.
just put the Hugh Jackman thing on speed dial because you can just press on a button and go roast it.
And then Mike, why would Disney get rid of Moneymaker like Din? Well, it's not necessarily their choice if the actor does want to do the voiceover, Mike. Unfortunately.
Yeah, but he's not needed.
Wait.
They can take anyway. I'm guessing Sam Witwer could probably do Mando's voice at this point, and they'll just have John Wayne's son or grandpa or whatever.
Brandon Wayne, yeah, Brandon Wayne.
Brandon Wayne in the suit and
Yeah.
Lateef in the suit, and someone does the voice. It won't be
Yeah,
that
well,
much
it's
of a
mainly
problem.
them two all the time anyway. It's mainly just him doing the voice. But who knows? I hope it's wrong. I hope it's not true.
Just stop watching,
I
John.
think Grogu's yeah, stop watching. I think Grogu's the money maker. That's why they had to bring him back. Oh, of course. But
Yeah.
I think they always planned on bringing him back. I really do. I think they always
But that
planned.
quickly though.
Bringing him back in Book of Boba, I think, was wrong. Because,
Yeah.
again, sorry to bring up the report. The thing that I was
Stop
listening to.
bringing
was
up the report.
was that they wanted Favreau to do Boba next instead of season 3 of Mando, and that's why they brought Mando into season 3 of Boba to try and push that story along, which shows you that executives, if that is true, ruin everything. By all means, bring him back, but not like this. Yeah, there you go. And we have in the box. You're all too nice. Welcome. Oh, that's is DS? Is that you, DS? Let us
I
know.
was going to say this is a typical DS comment. I would have said
Yes,
DS
it is.
would have said this.
Yeah, he
But I
would have
think
said that.
it's in the box. Is like
think it's the
proof
other channel.
of the boxing up channel, right?
Yes, I think so. Yes. Yeah. And it's me, DS. Just a negative.
I knew it. I knew it.
I can just imagine what you would say about the show if you're not feeling it. Every season, Jin is a different actor. Could be a running guy.
It could be.
No,
Yeah, I'm
I
having
need Pedro.
cough, so my voice is changing a bit.
I need my Pedro.
I got
Gavin.
shot in the neck, so my voice has changed a bit. I got operated on Mos Espa, so my voice has changed a bit. Every season. Sometimes
what I
even
could've
twice in the season. What?
Bro, I could have done with Mando and Timothy Oliphant show, buddy cop show. That would have been epic. Them two in space.
It would have been. It would have been epic.
Don't you reckon? That would be an epic
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Come on, just give us the reins, guys. Just get old fucking Iron Logan, Figure Posing Channel in there. We got this. But then we get to
Dude,
the
if
planet.
they're-
That was pretty cool.
If Pedro Pascal is actually going to walk away, they'll just have Mando have like this vow to not talk for 2 years. And he'll be some other guy in the suit.
Silence. That's true.
He has to repent.
Grogu would do all the talking. It would just be
Yeah.
yes, no the
Yes,
entire time.
yes.
Bad guys? Yes. Wait, what am I missing here? Din should be like Doctor Who can regenerate. Oh, man. Season 3 could have slowed down, gone back to base. Oh, wait. And gone back to basics and been about bounty hunting
Yeah.
for a while. Bo-Katan could have been. She could have had her own show.
I would have liked that.
realistically.
I would have liked that.
Yeah, she could definitely have her own show.
I think Chad should be a showrunner.
She should make like a post season 4 mid.
Taika.
The chat. I reckon you
Hi.
guys in our chat
Hi.
should
My name
be.
is my name is Mando. I shoot at rocks.
Yeah.
I shoot rocks.
I shoot rocks, bro. Oh no. All right, let's get to it. We're behind on our slides here. We're
Yeah.
dragging. So we're on the planet, which looked cool. I think the volume really looked cool here.
Yeah, it did.
Um,
We're a
It
Mandalore.
did, right? Yeah, it looked cool. It looked very cool. Then they're cruising along and they meet these guys, which looked really sweet. This ship,
It did. It did.
which brings in. I'm just checking the slides. Where are we? Brings them to meet these guys. Now, is there any backstory on these three Mandos that they find, or are these guys new characters?
They didn't give us any names, right? Except for Skinny Pete.
Skinny Pete, just Skinny Pete, just Skinny Pete.
No, I don't think they gave us any names, so we don't know which types of Mandalore they are. But
Yeah.
we do know that they've been on Mandalore all this time. We do know that they're
Yeah.
poor, and we do know that they know of Death Watch, and that they thought that Bo-Katan didn't surrender, so that's why the Empire bombed the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And I
And
don't
then
think
Bo
they
ends
like
up telling
that,
her
but
story.
we don't know.
Do you think there was a bit of what's the word? When she tells them that she surrendered, do you think that's going to come back to bite her in the ass?
Well,
Bo,
maybe we need to talk
you tell
about the title of the show after the show. So
Spies?
who do we think were the spies? Yeah.
Yeah. I've been wanting to get to that because I have a few theories. Most likely,
Of
I'm
course.
probably going to be wrong. But I have a few theories. I'd like to know what you guys think. Is he going to let me add that one? Damn it. So they have the chat. they meet these guys. We learn a little bit more, which is quite interesting. But like when they get down there and it's all Imperials, and Imperials have been there for a while. Did
Okay.
these guys not know that? Like, you guys keeping watch? Like, what are you doing, bro? I want to know
Yeah,
what they've
and
been
the
doing.
other way around. Why wouldn't the Imperials shoot the hell out of them? Because they're coming here
Yeah.
with a huge ass ship. You can't look around at a ship.
Huge
And the
ass shit.
Imperials they have technology up the wazees. So
Yeah, right.
obviously the Imperials would have known, or I mean Moff Gideon would have known. So why let them live? It has no. It really hasn't. They don't have any use, except if they're spies or bait or whatever.
Yeah, well, you think they could be interesting? DS says this season could have been called Bo-Katan,
No,
basically.
it should be called the other Mandalorian.
Yeah. Often says, to be honest, this is probably the best episode so far, but it's a
True.
little too late for me.
Yeah. So unpopular opinion. I liked this episode and I liked the Pershing episode.
So I love the one where Mando got captured by the spider thing and Grogu
Twice.
saved him. Yeah, I loved that episode. I loved it.
Twice.
Come on. He got captured again at the end. All he's done this season is get freaking captured.
Captured.
Jesus
He's an idiot.
Christ.
He's like a lemming.
Oh, man.
Waterworld.
That's a throwback.
Yeah,
What a
that
world
is.
throwback. Damn.
That
Oh, that ship.
is
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah, it is. Damn, I get that reference. I need that cap clip. Understood that reference. I need that cap clip. Someone.
I understood that reference.
This season has been mid at best. Yeah, it has. I'll agree with you guys on that. As much of a shill I am for Mando.
Mandalorians. The fucking crackhead. Crackhead Mandos. Scratching the necks.
and the other guy is he's always like a general in the army or an admiral in the army in army movies.
Yeah, I don't know
I
him,
feel
I
like.
think.
But he's always an
Mandalorians.
admiral. Andre says, you guys mentioned the problem earlier. You can have the best intentions for a show, but with all the interference from money people, art dies sadly. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right.
imagine if ILM or Lucasfilm was bought by HBO. That would have
Damn.
been a completely different show.
Imagine Mandalorian with like violence and blood. Damn.
Yeah, it's not
Especially
even about the
beasts.
violence and blood, it's just the love for the franchise. HBO would have honored love for the franchise.
Yeah, they would. They would. Disney, I think they're getting a little too, dare we say, woke? A little too soft, a little too trying to appease. If you're making things to just try and appease people to make money, you're not actually making art. The true art comes from doing doing it for the love of doing it and people buying into it. And that's what I think the first season and second season were. They hadn't been tainted maybe by
Yeah.
money people.
Yeah, to be honest, having an agenda like woke in content is so annoying. I'm really over that, to be honest.
Yeah. That's the way of the world, unfortunately, at the minute. So often says he thinks the armorer is a spy. Interesting. Hold that
Yeah,
thought.
I would hate that because
Yeah, hold that
it
thought.
wouldn't make any sense. I think if you do like logical people, well, if you do like if you do a plot change like that, it should make sense. The motive should really make sense, and I don't think in one episode they would have enough story to change the motive because she's like
Not in 50 minutes.
no, and she seems like the most devoted one out there. I
Yeah.
think the theory of her being a spy comes from a couple of things. One, because of the little horns on her helmet. Two, because she never takes her helmet off. Three, because she takes the pirates to safety. saying that,
Yeah.
saying
But
that
Moff Gideon's about to blow up the ships, so that makes me
Yeah.
think surely he's not going to do that if she's up
But
there. and she's the spy.
that would really be a stupid move if they've written that into it.
Yeah, let's hope not.
It
I don't think it's
would
going
have
to be
been.
the armor.
No, I hope not. It would have been far more logical if the pirates were the ones taking over. If they would take over like the space shuttle, with them and the armor in it. That the armor has to fight back, and that they told them to go into the trap because the pirates actually said, "We know where you need to be," and they took them to the place where they got captured. So that would have been the most logical thing, right?
I think it's them. I think it's those three guys. I think they're the spies. To be honest.
And they played wounded, just like in The Last of Us, with the guy. Was it in Pittsburgh? With the guy on the road when Joel just drove through. They're playing the exact same scam. We're wounded. Help us.
I think so. Now that you say that, I think these three guys definitely could be because they've got the armor. The other, we find out at the end that they know how to get Mandalorian armor. Who's making that armor too? I thought the armor was the armor to do that. So who's making the Mandalorian armor?
Yeah.
Andre says, "How cool was the leader of the Pirates of the Caribbean in this episode? He was great." He was. I think Gideon already wrote his speech and wanted to show off his suit, so let them land. Yeah, true. The Swamp Thing pirate too.
Yeah.
That was cool. Kathleen Kennedy should have captured Pershing and cloned Dave Filoni.
I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know why they keep Kathleen Kennedy on. Second, I don't know why they don't give Dave Filoni complete range of everything. I don't know if he wants it or if he wants to focus on one project at a time.
Well, I mean, Mando's Jon Favreau's thing. Mando came up like the Mando season. So I listened to this cool podcast now with Jason Bateman. It's hosted by Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes, and they had Favreau on a week or so ago, or a couple of weeks ago, and they were talking about it. And he said that when he came up with the idea for Mando, he had already, when he pitched it, they didn't get back to him straight away or something. And then by the time they got back to him, he had already written like the first 5 episodes. So when he came in, Favreau had already written these 5 episodes or whatever, and came in and hit the ground running. So I think it's definitely more Jon Favreau's baby than it is Filoni's, whereas Ahsoka's more Filoni's.
Yeah, but they have been working together on the first and second season, I think.
Yeah. They've definitely worked together, but I think it's definitely more from what it sounds like when he's talking. It's definitely was his. It wouldn't be there if it wasn't for Favreau coming up.
Yeah,
with the idea.
but he obviously respects Dave Filoni, and Dave Filoni is like the pupil of George Lucas.
Yes.
So that would make sense because they all love and respect the franchise. But as soon as you don't understand or love and respect the franchise, you're in big trouble. And I think maybe also the fact that they get another director for every episode, so the directors see it as singular episodes, that also might be a problem. Yeah,
definitely. I do think that Kathleen Kennedy's gone after Indiana Jones. That's the rumor mill, that she's already on her way out, and that they're waiting until the last film under her reign is done, and I think then she'll be gone. Yeah. So we'll see. Call this show the Mid-Alorian. That kind of works.
It kind of works.
It definitely works. Got him. Don't diss the Mandalorian, the Methalorians. Methalorians. All the best eps Filoni had a hand in. Yeah. I don't like knowing so much about the drama and politics around Disney. Wish they would just focus on making good shows and entertaining people. Yeah. Unfortunately, mate, there's in most things, there's always too many people with their hand in the pot.
Yeah, Disney's becoming like the Toys Wonderland of production companies.
They are. So then we move on to the chess game. I don't know if you guys can make that out, but this is a Grogu breaking up the fight. Now, this fight was going to happen. You could see it coming.
No.
I like when they're actually playing chess and they play differently. I thought that was pretty funny. Or their version of chess.
Yeah.
You didn't. Wait, actually, now that I think about it, we're cruising through on a planet, ready to retake the planet, and you're playing chess on a ship. What?
What?
I wonder how that conversation started. Like, hey, you big guy, lazy Mando, let's play a game of chess.
That's so. They could have instigated because they want to instigate like a fight, and they could have done it with anything.
Yeah.
So I really didn't need the chess game, and I would have liked a better fight.
Yeah. A better fight for sure. The
I
hashtag
think
the
fight
mediocre.
choreography has been, it's been bad.
Yeah.
Especially if you
It's
have a Heavy
offensive.
Mando. You want Heavy Mando to be like this awe-inspiring dude who can kick everyone's butt.
Yeah. I agree. You should be.
Keep making.
Damn you guys. I need things to listen to while I'm working, okay? Come on. Yeah. All right, so he breaks up the fight. It gives Grogu a chance to show that he does, he does understand what's going on, and he doesn't like people fighting. How dare you fight around Mendo? And then we get to okay. So I've got some clips here about everyone when the big monster comes. Another big monster. We had a lot of monsters this season. Pops up, and instead of spending all that money on the CGI, allocate some of that money to more episodes, dogs. But anyway, she
No, I like the CGI.
yeah, she takes the
They gave
guys
us
back.
ships. Yeah,
They did give us ships, but the monsters that would take a ton of CGI, I would imagine.
true.
They build up Paz Vizsla and made Axwove's a petty bitch again. Back to writing.
Petty bitch.
Damn. IG-12 makes no sense to me. The idea does the idea of it make any sense to you guys? Well, it does in the sense of what Anthony said. I think it gives him a voice. It gives him a way to be in the fight, to be able to be more in battle, doing things, than if he wasn't just little baby Grogu. Because he's so small, he could get stepped on. He can't
and
do
also,
much.
yeah, and also, X-Wolves is another candidate to be one of the spies, because he hold
Yes.
tail like he was the first one to hold tail. I'm getting reinforcements. Bye.
Boom.
Ew.
Yeah, he literally just
Yeah.
flew out. So he could definitely be a spy. And I think he
could be
might
one.
be. I think it could be him. But why is the question.
Because he's a petty
why?
bitch.
Because he's a petty bitch, maybe. Often agrees with Andre that IG-12 doesn't make sense. But I think it does, though. Out of all the things that don't make sense in this season, I think the IG-12 does make sense. It's more of a story arc for Grogu to give him more to do.
Yeah, but true, but not now. So I like the idea of IG-12, but it would have been cool in like episode 2 or 3. Not when you go to war. Like, imagine you're like imagine you're in UFC and you've wrestled all your life, and you have 1 week to train, and then all of a sudden you start not wrestling anymore and only want to kickbox in that 1 week. It doesn't make any sense. So if Grogu wants to go to war with the rest, he just go in the pod and just use the Force and kick the hell out of everyone. That would have been made more sense than just getting a walking bot, pressing the yes and no button. Yes, no,
Toy
no,
sales.
no. Yeah.
Toy sales. Oh, he'll definitely be a hot toy for sure.
Yeah.
He is less mobile, and main area that people wear body armor is where Grogu sits. He's definitely going to get shot in there.
He has armor. He has like this saucer on his on his chest now.
Oh, that's true. Andre says 2 Mandos had to fly Grogu out instead of dumping him in a knapsack. Yeah, that's true. Dia says, am I the only one tired of the Guga from Grogu? Well, that's why they got the yes, no now.
Yeah, so that's why we got the yes.
Oh, Jesus. He was more agile.
He was more agile, yeah.
When he's doing his flips, I mean, he's pretty agile. Come on.
Yes.
Toy sales for sure. The only thing I can think of too.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, but look, see, this is the great writing, guys. They set this up back in episode 1, baby. Not really.
No.
But kind of. And how did those little guys know
Not
to
really.
make it a drivable thing? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's make it a perfect fit for Grogu.
And it doesn't have any use anymore, because the whole idea of needing the IG-12 is because it was protected. It was protective enough to go through the poisoned Mandalore, but we already know that it's not poisoned, so we don't need IG-12 to do it. So just get a pod. Just get a pod.
Well, Axwoves flies off. That's where we're at. Armor goes off. And it's interesting that Armor and Axwove both fly off. Is that their way of trying to say, ooh, who's the extra spy?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then we get to where they get trapped. Now I know you guys have some thoughts on this. I didn't actually
Oh
think
my
about that,
god.
them running in and getting trapped. What do you
Oh
guys
my
think about
god.
that?
Yeah. So
Grogu in an IG is just another market tool for a figure. Oh yeah, definitely
yeah,
more Grogu sales.
of course, of course. Um.
Definitely.
Yeah. So like I
And I will
said,
buy it,
fight
surely.
choreography really doesn't make any sense, and it's Mandalorians need to be like the most ferocious people in the galaxy, best trained warriors, um, best bounty hunters, cunning,
Mm-hmm.
ruthless, everything. So
Mm-hmm.
they really need to be badass. They needed to be like Boba Fett was the first time we saw Boba Fett again, killing all
Mm.
those remnant troopers. That's how
Yes.
Mandalorians needed to be, I think. But um, so now they're here. They walk right into a trap, and there's like this giant trap door, which I
Mm-hmm.
had to play it back because you see Mando get trapped with a couple of the Night Owl Mandalorians, and like
Mm-hmm.
a
And they
couple of
vanish.
seconds later, they're all on the floor, and Mando's in there on his own, fighting for his
I
dear
bet you that's
life.
just. I bet you that's just editing.
That was really stupid.
They- yeah, the
I
editors
hated. I
probably
really
skipped out
hated
that part.
that. And all of a sudden, he's surrounded, whereas he was with five or around that number of Mandalorians, and all
Mm.
of a sudden he's surrounded, and he
Yeah.
gets necktied and
You got
stuff.
whistling birds, dog. Use your whistling
Yeah,
birds.
yeah. Maybe he doesn't have them anymore. I don't know, but this was so bad.
Yeah, that was sad. The flame effect looked cool though, but I bet you that's editing. They probably filmed more action and they edited it down because they're trying to cut time all the time.
Mm,
Bastards.
yeah.
But he puts up a valiant fight for a second, and then he gets taken down,
Okay,
captured
so
yet again.
yeah, so when I see this, I'm thinking this is going to hurt my wallet because I really like the design of these troopers
Mm.
because they look like the patrol trooper, which I really love. The design of the patrol trooper
Mm-hmm.
of the Solo
Mm-hmm.
movie, combined with Mandalorian slash Dark Troopers. And then it
Yeah,
does.
they do look cool. Question is,
Yeah.
how many of these are you going to buy?
I really don't
Top
know.
20? 10?
Not
You can have 10 of them, aren't you? You're going to recreate this scene. Actually, how many are in this scene? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least
Yeah.
6.
I think
So
it
you're going to have
seems
at
like
least 6?
3 because the Praetorian guards are coming also, and they also look cool.
And
So
you're
that's a
also...
problem.
This episode's cost you a lot of money.
Yeah, I know. I know. This
You're
is
going
the
to have
most expensive
IG-12.
episode
You're
ever.
going to get an IG-12 with Grogu. You're going to have 10
Yeah, I
of
know.
these
I'll
fucking guys.
I'll just get a head. One of wait, I have these over here. I'll just take the head out of one of these Grogu's. I'll just put him
Put
on
it on your
IG-11, and that's my IG-12.
Oops, I skipped. Andre. John and Anthony are the most positive people. You guys are great. I get how Anthony is always smiling with his cool voice, and John just stays positive always, despite his lack of screen craft. Ah!
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, so it's like never go, never let a positive comment go to waste, or never let a roast go to waste. And we can have like the most positive comment ever, and then roast you at the same time.
I love it. I love it. And Lakagi's that good that he thinks to make a clip like that. Man, perfect. Couldn't have timed it better. Bastards. I've always wanted the Praetorian Guard figures so we can get a reunion now. I think so.
Yeah,
with
we
different helmets.
don't because they have different helmets.
Different helmets. Yeah,
Um,
different helmets.
and different, and the weapons are the same, but the color effect is different because now it's purple, and I thought it was kind of red last time.
Mm,
I love those helmets though, so that's pretty cool.
they are cool. All the red. I mean, red's my favorite color, so that the whole red look. Is
So
really
there's
good.
that.
There's that. You know, I like red, so.
Yeah.
Often says, good we get a Moff Gideon with no moustache, so I'm sure that can be great for kit bashing. Yes. Do you think they'll definitely remake him? Yeah.
I can see this
I
episode
can see it.
costing me money.
Yeah, it's definitely going to cost.
Oh, man.
Roast comment guy, Andre. He's hashtag roast
He
comment
is.
guy now.
He is.
Damn you. Never go full positive. Well, I haven't been full positive. I've been close. I'm like 98% positive. But I've had some villain arcs. I definitely have.
Little ones.
And look. Just put
Quadsai.
it this way:
Quadsai
if
villain.
if Mando dies, I'm gonna lose it. You'll see full villain arc.
Yeah, you're
Don't you
going
worry
around.
about that. I will
I
go on
think
a
we're going to skip
freaking
that
rant.
week if Mando dies.
I'll be retired. What am I going to do with my collection? I'll be like, no, all my plans. Come on. This suit, this is definitely getting made. This is going to be a figure,
True,
right?
true.
You're going to get a Moff Gideon with this suit. I can definitely see it. I
Yeah.
can definitely see it happening. Oh wait, Andre, backhanded compliment guy, definitely. Get ready for the villain
Backhanded
arc.
compliment guy. True.
You think Din's gonna die? Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Don't you dare.
No.
But that suit looks cool. I always find it's funny when these bad guys have all these speeches that they've got to do, where they give their whole plan. It's just another one of those bad guy monologues. I'm going to take over the world, and here's my plan, and this is how I'm going to do it. And when you get out, you can
This
stop me.
interesting, by the way.
What? Sorry, you broke up.
This was an interesting monologue. Oh,
What's going on with your
My
mic,
bad?
dog? Your mic? Yeah.
am I
There you
back?
go. Yep. You're back.
I don't.
Back to back.
Am I back? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This
Can you
was
hear
an
me?
interesting monologue.
Oi.
Um,
It was. Oh,
yeah,
actually, yes,
yeah.
expand. 'Cause we've got 3 slides left.
Cool. So this was an interesting monologue because he is saying that he has a new type of trooper. There to John Mike. Yeah, he gave me one for free.
I sent him
Can
one.
you imagine?
Yeah, I sent him one. I sent him one.
It's the John
It's
special.
great.
Yeah. Anyway. But he also says that the new part about this upgraded Beskar trooper is that they're wearing him.
Hmm.
And I was kind of looking to see if I could share that clip over here, but he's saying that the new armor, because the Dark Troopers, they didn't have any people in them. And then Luke sliced through all of them. So then he thought, okay, this is not a good idea. We need people inside of the troop in the suits. And I think the most interesting part about the speech is that he's saying that the Dark Troopers are wearing him inside. So you see him walking in front of a couple of tanks before this, right? When he goes to the council. So I think he's using Pershing's cloning technique to clone himself and
Damn.
something else with it. And that's what's inside these troopers. So that's going to be a pretty cool
Interesting.
a turn of things in the in the last episode. But so they might be like full on clones of him, but I don't think so because Pershing was big on because Pershing was big on gene splicing and putting genes together from different species. And Moff Gideon also saying that he wants to take the best of everyone. So that means he wanted to take Grogu's cells. He wanted to take his own cells. I don't know why, but he thinks that
He
they're
thinks he's a
great
baller.
cells, obviously.
Yeah, he thinks he's a baller.
And I thought maybe Elijah Kane would even be like one of those clones, and he's got Elijah Kanes walking all over the place. I don't know if they'll go that route, but I definitely think that Moff Gideon's genes are inside those new Dark Troopers.
Yeah, that could. I didn't think about that watching it, but now that you say that's interesting. What do you guys
Yeah,
think?
so-
Anthony's onto it.
So the Dark Council thought that they were like resurrecting the Empire for Project Necromancer to get the Emperor back, and Moff Gideon's like, hell no, I'm getting myself like a couple of times. I'm going to be multiple man and take over the universe.
Holy.
And I
moly.
think what got a couple of theories going is that he has these horns on his helmet, which haven't been accounted for. Los Trufas Hermanos. Yeah. And the armor also has these horns on the helmet. So what do you make? What do you make of that? Those horns.
isn't that related to Darth Maul? Right.
Could be. But I don't see Moff Gideon working for Darth Maul. I think he just wants to be rule. I think he just wants to rule himself. So, but it could be. It really could be that it's
Right?
Darth Maul. And but it would be a bit too obvious, right? So why
Don't
show it
know. Like
off?
maybe, do you think it's got anything to do with the armor? And hopefully it doesn't. But
Yeah, I think that would be stupid because if you like in this secret alliance, it would be weird to just show it off on your helmet, right?
have the same helmets. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
And so I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't
Mm,
like it if he was in cahoots with Maul, but then again, um, um, Darth Maul had the Crimson Dawn and the Shadow Collective in the sequel trilogies, right? So he had like this
mm,
criminal alliance with all of the syndicates. Um,
mm,
so he would be like and powerful, and he would be rich.
mm-hmm,
And he was the leader of the Mandalorians for a while. So
mm-hmm,
he could be a Maul loyalist, and I like Maul. So it would be kind of cool, but somehow for me it doesn't fit when Moff Gideon
mm,
is working for Maul. I don't know. Would you love that?
yeah. I'd be neither here nor there. I think. At this point,
At
I don't
this
know.
point?
I don't know. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. What do you guys in the chat think? Do you think Anthony's onto something here? I'm more interested to see what these guys think than my opinion. Andre says, if I had to theorize what the horns mean, judging by the quality of writing this season, I would guess the horns are just because they thought they would look cool.
Yeah, so what I could even imagine is that those are like the communication devices he uses to control the clones. Because I don't think you see him give any orders to the troopers, but they do what he wants anyway. So
Mm,
I could also imagine them doing that.
mm. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's got something to do with Mole. I don't see why they would put horns on there for no reason.
I don't know.
And who's this cage bunching? I
Yeah,
can't
so
even read that.
Lokaki is saying that he's doing Shadow Clone Jutsu. So he's
Oh,
making copies of himself
yeah.
in an easy way without doing the actual Jutsu. So that's it.
Ah, okay, okay. I just assumed the horns were meant to be like a crown since he wants to be the king of Mandalore.
Yeah,
Or
it could
that.
be.
Imagine if it
It
was just
could
imagine if it was
be.
just that.
And
Uh,
the interesting thing is, the only thing that I like about if the armor was actually like the spy, um,
mm-hmm,
I would love it if the armor had those horns on her helmet because she's actually like a Zabrak, like Maul. So she
mm,
needed to have those horns just to make the helmet fit. Or she's like Rook Cast because Rook Cast was also like loyal to Maul.
mm,
And she was the leader of the super commandos of the Shadow
okay.
Collective. So that would have been cool, but I don't like it if the armor is
Mm.
cast.
I don't know. I don't think she will be. I don't think she will be.
I
But it is
hope she won't
interesting to see
be.
the horns are there. It is interesting though, and why are they doing it?
Yeah, but there has been
Grogu.
stupid writing, so it, anything would go.
That's true.
Grogu is the spy.
Grogu could be the
No,
spy.
no, no,
DS
no.
says you're no way more than me. I'm just a casual viewer. No, I'm with you, DS. I'm not as deep into the mythology. I just Mando's shiny and I likey. Um, then we got Bo using the sword to run away rather than run to save Mando. Which you're right. Now that you bring that up, damn it, you ruined the episode for me. Ah, where are they going? Why are they running away? Why are they not fighting? They're Mandalorians. God damn it.
Yeah, I would run away.
Why are they running away?
Yeah,
Why?
because if you're like a great warrior, you would smell a trap, and if you're in the trap, just run away.
Yeah, fine. Unless you're heavy Mando. Which this was pretty cool. At least he kicked some ass. He did kill. He did kick a bit of ass.
Okay, so after this, I thought three things. One, there's like this shot where Bo-Katan is talking to him, where she's saying, just come back here, and he just plainly turns around to face Bo-Katan to say something to her, and then he turns back in the middle of battle. That was a bit dumb. Second, what I thought is that he could just walk backwards while pulling the trigger, right? He doesn't have to stand there like an oaf,
Yeah.
getting trapped. He could just walk back. It was easy to do.
Yeah.
And the third thing I thought is that I kind of like the overheating minigun, and in the Paz Vizsla 2.0, they could have at least given like an overheated gun as an extra accessory, right?
Yeah, they could have waited.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're giving it to us from Boba Fett. That's why. Bastards.
Yeah.
They're giving us the version from Boba Fett. Before I get to the next chat, I was going to say, with this scene, I wasn't as upset about him not walking back because I could see someone as crazy as him, and I've seen it in film and TV shows all the time where they're going to die on their sword to let the others escape. He thinks he's doing something noble. Like he's like the only one that believes in the way. I'm going to die to slow these guys down. So you
no,
guys
it's
can
stupid
get away.
because
If I don't,
you slow people. Oh, you slow people down a lot more when you walk backwards and shoot, and then you just put the gun inside the friggin' hole and just shoot through the hole. It's like fighting multiple enemies 101, right? Just get them in a corner or get them through just funnel them.
But he's heavy Mando, dog. He's taking hits, and he probably didn't think he was going to die.
It was stupid. Fight choreography was stupid.
Andre says, I'm going to sound dumb. What is Moff Gideon's motivation currently? Is it the Darksaber or Grogu or Din or the Mandalorians?
World domination!
It's just world domination, bro.
Yeah, he's going to do the same thing he does every night, Pinky. Take over the world.
Take over the world. Yeah, don't bring logic. Stop that. Could have closed the door and slid under the hood. And slid under the door. Yeah.
That's a classic. Escape classic.
Not to mention he has a jetpack. Actually, you know what I did notice? When Heavy Mando pushes those two last guards over the edge, they've got jetpacks. They flew in on jetpacks, and he pushed them off, and they fell to their death.
Yeah, they were
just saying. Just saying.
They're empty. They're empty. He's got a son as well. Maybe he just wanted to die because he had a son. That's going to be dark.
Don't get bogged down with logic often. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Whereas, which is true, with a show like Andor, it was all logic and it all made sense, and there was none of that. And you can definitely tell the difference. He went to the Bill in The Last of Us school shooting out in the open. He did.
Yeah, that was so dumb. He prepped all over, traps all over, guns all over, and then you go out and shoot.
It almost felt like we need to have a death to add some weight to it. Let's just have Heavy Mando sacrifice himself.
To add some weight. That's a good one.
Can you imagine the guys in the writer room? This'll be a great idea. Let's do it.
Yeah, I really don't get how people could actually think that was a good idea. I do like how savage they just take him 3-on-1.
Yeah. This is actually our last slide, because I had the last slide of Paz on the floor, dead, but it won't load. So this is the last one. I didn't realize these guys were that good at fighting. Like, I know that they had a massive fight scene in some of the sequels, but these guys meant to be good fighters then, obviously. They're meant to kick ass.
I would have liked them to be better in the sequels, to be honest, because they feel like they should be good.
That's what happens when you play chess instead of COD Zombies. Paz hated the little podcast and lost at chess.
Nothing 2 strikes. 2 strikes. And the Weight Watchers didn't work out 3 strikes. I hate my life.
Yeah. Now, what we haven't thought about is Amra going to be sad that he's gone, because he was like her number 2.
He was.
She gonna be pissed.
Well, she had new pets, right? Bo-Katan was a new number 1, and then she had Din.
That's true.
Exclusive.
Watch stuntmen react for Last Jedi. One of the Praetorian Guard just falls over.
Yeah,
oh god.
Yeah. So that was silly.
Damn.
It was so
Who's
bad.
paying attention to these things? I do not understand.
I usually do, to be honest.
No, but I mean when they're making it. Is there
Yeah.
not someone on set?
Well, look in the. That's why I love the prequels trilogy, because they had Nick Gillard do all the fight choreography, and he's just brilliant at that. And then you had Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen actually committing to actually do it.
Yeah.
So that's why I really love the prequels.
Game up. That's just game up right there.
Yeah, because Paz is an emotional eater, right? So he lost the chess game, and then he ate some Twinkies.
He's just tired, bro. He just needed a rest. He's just screw this.
I'll just
My
stay
gun's
here.
broken. My gun's broken. I'm done.
Yeah.
Gun's overheated. Swinging a lightsaber is a privilege.
Yeah, that's a retcon. That's a retcon of Luke just throwing it away.
Yeah, that's true. And that's it, guys. That's the last slide. So, episode 7 in the books. With him dying, what do we think? Are we gonna have a bit of speculation of what we think is going to happen in the finale? The guards did look cool.
Yeah, and I like the troopers as well. It's my thing with Star Wars. Yeah. What is that purple thing? Yeah, so I think it used to be red, right? And now it's purple all of a sudden. So
was it red?
Yeah, I think it was red in the sequel trilogy, right?
I don't know. I don't remember. I like the purple though. It seems like they're pretty powerful weapons.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like this elite force trained to kill Jedi.
Damn. Yeah, they're trained to kill Mandos.
Yeah, trained to kill Mandos.
How dare they? Yeah, look, I am unsure how I feel about going into the finale. I don't know, honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to live up to expectations? I don't know. How long's the episode going to be? I know it shouldn't matter how long an episode is, but I kind of want to know how long it is. I would hope it is at least an hour to tie up some things.
Yeah, so
just give us a bit more.
Yeah, and just expect it not to live up to expectations. Because I think history kind of teaches us that it doesn't. Which is kind of cool, because if you expect it not to live up to any expectations, then the bar will be set a bit lower, which is hard after this episode. But I think it's a better way to go into the finale, or else you'll get disappointed, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You're MJ from No Way Home. No expectations. Expect the worst. Hope for the best. Andre says, whatever happens in the finale, I think it will be used to elevate Bo for season 4 and get Din out of the way. Everyone thinks Din's going to die. Surely they cannot do that. Dude, if he gets captured and then just die, no, it can't be, bro.
And do you think the Mythosaur will come in the last episode?
Do you think Bo's running away to go get it?
If it does, I think the armorer will be on it. Because the armorer knows about the Mythosaur, but she didn't tell anyone.
3 out of 5 slushies from often. It was good, but a little too late. R.I.P. Din and gonna MJ the finale. yeah, definitely gonna MJ the finale.
But for me, I think it's a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I think let's give our ratings, guys. I would go
4 out of 5 Imperial Beskar troopers.
How many Imperial troopers is Anthony going to buy? Put that as your rating.
That is your rating.
And look, if they bring the Mythosaurian, isn't it just the end of Book of Boba all over again?
Yeah, so and that's why I think they'll do it, because it's so lazy. I think they actually think that they found the formula and they're going to use it every time.
I hope not. Come on, guys. Yeah. I hope not. 20.
20.
Can you see it? I can see it now. I can see it.
No.
He'll have nowhere to put it. Can you imagine that delivery coming to the house? Anthony would be freaking doing incognito missions. He'd be sending his wife out to the spa for the day. Just go out for the day while he's just receiving deliveries at home.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Yeah. You deserve it.
So hard.
Hashtag justice for the shop.
Justice for the shop.
Oh, man. I reckon he's got a bigger stall than Toy Wonderland right about now. He's got a bigger stall than him, bro. You got more inventory. That's a career. Just give up your career and just sell figures. We'll start a website. Maybe. We got this. We got this. Sounds like a hate stream, but it's more disappointment because we know they can do so much better.
Yeah, so the premise is pretty cool. So that's kind of we don't know that they can do better, but the premises that they have in their hand is pretty cool. So they could have done better easily, and that's the weird thing. It wouldn't be hard to make it very cool. It really wouldn't be.
Yeah, I agree. 4.3333 recurring out of 5 visually, but 2 disjointed, lazy execution of stories out of 5 for logic and story. Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt. That hurt. Now let's talk Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel
so
trailer. I liked it.
I
thought it was
really
cool.
liked it, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you
watched
see
the
it for
trailer?
what it is, and yeah, it's a bit woke again, but I liked it.
Yeah. I just like Miss Marvel herself. I think her seeing her family's going to be in it and that fun aspect. I quite like that.
Yeah, so I like Miss Marvel. I like the idea of them teleporting, and I really love how Brie Larson looks. She looks really good in
She
the
does look good.
Marvels.
You
Man,
creep. Yeah.
man,
Oh yeah, Brie. Yeah. Yeah, Brie. Yeah. Yeah. You look great. Yeah. Yeah.
we're all thinking it.
That's it.
We're all thinking it. I'm just honest.
Yeah. Often loved it. You did. Ahsoka looks cool too. Ahsoka looks
Yeah,
amazing. I
true,
think that's
true.
going to be sick. That's going to be sick.
An acolyte
definitely
could be
sick.
cool.
I think
But we'll
Acolyte.
see.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Yes, excited for what's to come. There's lots coming. We got Guardians of the Galaxy next month as well. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That's looking good.
Yeah, sad to see the ending though.
Yeah, that's going to be sad. Often says Bree's been dope since Room. Yep. She's been doing
Yeah, but
good.
she's changed. I think she got a lot fitter since after Captain Marvel. It's a
Definitely.
huge change, right?
Yeah. Andre says, I enjoy the rundown every Saturday so much. How can the show be better than a flagship Disney Star Wars TV series?
It's the budget, man. We have
Andre.
a bigger budget than the.
We have a bigger budget. Anthony makes sure all the story arcs are set. You know, I do my part. My story arc is I forget names and I forget things, and I get roasted. Hope this doesn't suck. I don't think it will. I think it'll be fun. Ahsoka does look amazing. Did you say that before? I thought you said it again. Ahsoka looks cool. Ahsoka looks amazing. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for that, Andre. That's the look.
Yeah,
I need
thanks,
to pin this
Andre.
comment. Screenshot that comment. Someone.
Look,
That's
and he doesn't even make like a backhanded comment. With,
I know.
where he insults us afterwards.
Wait, it's coming.
Too bad.
It's coming.
It's just too bad that, and then he roasts us again.
Oh man.
I love the rundown. It's just too bad about John and Anthony
Someone else could probably make it
blocking
a
the
better show.
screen. Yeah.
Oh man. Either way, it's going to be an interesting finale, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous about how I'm going to feel after it, and where I'm going into the rundown next week. I'm going to be sad. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm worried. Either way, I just wish Wednesday would get here already so we can watch it and just know. I just need to know. I need to know.
Yeah, I'm not even looking forward to Wednesdays. Maybe that's the most MJ way to go about it. Just not looking forward to it.
I can't help it. Expect Din to RP. Yeah, I might expect him today. Oh, here we go. You son of a bitch. Anthony and often brings all the work to the table and just brings cheap 4 screenshots and a positive mental attitude despite all his failures. All right, one more time.
You should play Logan again.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh man, Andre, that's savage.
That is savage. That's what that clip was made for, though. I feel protected now that I have that clip to play, because I can. In those 5 seconds that the clip plays, a tiny tear drops from my eye, and then I use it to
Like the
wipe it away.
Indian.
I play the clip, and then I do this.
You're like the Indian.
You bastard! Oh man. Well, that brings us to it. Anthony, what's going on your channel? Let's wrap this up. I think we can't beat that comment by Andre, you son of a bitch.
Despite all his failings. Oh man.
I got him and Lani telling me about all my failings.
And you have a nice B agent. But yeah,
And I
so
have a
I'm
nice
I'm
B
shooting the Luke posing video, and it's going to be Luke in
The one you
Mando
showed off
and Book
before?
of Boba
Yeah,
Fett.
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to. I really need to do that giveaway this week. I think I'm going to do 2 giveaways. I think one giveaway is going to be on the channel, which is just by clicking on the video, commenting, and you can just win the Infinity War Star-Lord. And I think I'm going to do one in Six Skill Posters Facebook group. But
Ooh.
I might make it like a little competition kind of thing if there's enough people who would like to join that event, like a posing
Okay.
thing.
I'll join the competition. I'll
Cool.
join it.
Do it.
Cut the
Do it.
check. Cut the check. Cut
Do
the
it.
check.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Cut the check. Imagine someone saying that to you on your own channel. And then look, he strikes again. Keep your chin up, John.
He's such a nice guy. Being positive. This is like a pep talk. This is like the worst
Damn.
pep talk you can.
But look, I can only go up from here.
True.
Okay? Okay.
Oh man.
Don't look. Thanks, often. Often's the only one keeping me afloat with the screen, with the
Yeah.
slides. Like, otherwise I'm dead. Hit that like button. Renz is in the house. Renz, Hawkboy, back me up. Hawkboy's in the house. Let's give him a bit of love. Here you go, Hawkboy. You know what we do.
Thanks, man.
Oh shit. What Iron Skin Logan. Yeah. I got this. I love it. I look forward to it. I look forward to our chats. I love our catch ups. I love our show.
Yeah.
I love all 10 of you guys that come every week. We appreciate you. I'm looking forward to the finale. Maybe we should do something fun on top of it next week to maybe drown our sorrow. Maybe I'll just maybe I know it's like 5:30 in the morning, but maybe I'll just take shots. I'll just drink shots of whiskey while we're doing the rundown next week
That would be cool.
drown my sorrows.
All in black.
Maybe I'll light my cigar as well in the house, and then Lani will kill me. Right, and just light the cigar to celebrate the finale.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. If you haven't, make sure you subscribe to Figure Posing channel. Let's
Thank
get him to
you.
1K. The Luke video, he promises, is going to be the greatest video in the history of videos. So
Yeah, I don't think so, because I have too many videos I still have to do. But you didn't tell us what you have going on the channel.
Oh, thanks for asking, Anthony. I always forget this part. As you know, like, subscribe, do all the things, hashtag. In the video this week, I will hopefully be getting closer to dropping my new series, which would be called On the Shelf, where I'm doing the displays in the Monchi case to give people ideas of what the figures look like displayed. So instead of being on a turntable, seeing it from all angles, seeing weak angles, this time I can try and pose it up in a way you can see it from the one angle. I do close-ups and things like that of the scene, but just trying to figure out different display options and stuff like that. So I'm hoping you'll like it. I'm doing it on Mando, Ahsoka, Grogu, obviously, Boba Fett, and Bo. Yeah, Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
So I've got a small Star Wars collection, so it's playing around with the space, making smaller displays, bigger displays. I'm nearly finished, so that'll hopefully be out soon. So stay tuned for that. And then I just got Wenwu in. Shout out to Pop Collectibles for getting me that. I'll be doing a Wenwu versus Shang-Chi fight video, story styled. It's going to be more story styled, probably 8 to 10 scenes of them fighting. Then I've still got Sam Wilson Cap. I've still got tons of videos I want to make. So a lot coming to the channel coming up. So lots coming. So make sure you hop on, check us out. Throw us a like, throw us a sub. We'd much appreciate it. Mila would appreciate it, more so for me.
Thanks for being here again, because chat actually makes the rundown. So
The
thanks,
chat
guys.
is the rundown, guys. Yeah, without you guys, we'd be screwed. That's why if Anthony's ever off doing a secret mission, I don't like doing the show by myself. We need our crew
But you're
together.
never by yourself.
Yeah, but
Chat's always
look,
there.
it's just me talk. People don't want to hear me just talking, Anthony. We
Yeah,
need
they
you.
do. Chat has
I'm
your
the
back.
color commentary guy. Fun times
You're
guy.
the positive guy.
Always the boss.
You're like the Care Bear of of the rundown.
Oh, Jesus. Well, look, we appreciate all you guys. Let's give everybody a shout out. Butch, we got Offen, we got Andre, we got Lukage, we got Hawkboy, Renz coming in right at the end. I don't know, you coming in at the end all the time, Renz. Are you up late
All the time.
partying? I want you here. I want you here at the start of the episode, next episode, Renz. I'm talking to you. You better get your ass up early and get here next time. And then we've got, who else did we have in today? We had Sleeping Beauty, Selvig, S-Beam, DS was in the house. What else did we have today?
Steve
We had a few other
Showcase.
people.
Leighton.
We had Jack. Steve Showcase was here. Leighton was here. Ballers. Mike was here on the mic with Mike. I always think of Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry.
Willie Woodson.
That's what we should call Mike from. We should call Mike Lowry from now on.
Mike
That's a good
Lowry.
name for him. Willie Woodson was here. Yeah.
WRC Rally.
Yes. WRC Rally.
Lovely.
Jack was in the house. All you guys, legends. And if we missed your name, sorry, it's Anthony's fault. I guess I'm not sleeping next week. No sleep for you. Get your ass up early. Get it up. And AJ, hopefully. AJ was bowling, so we'll have him back next week. The dude was kicking ass.
And
So-
what do you have after the finale episode of Rundown? Is there a show then or just August?
I might need to let you know about that. We'll have to chat about that after. I might have to miss a
Because we
week.
could
I
do
think
like
as well.
a Q&A if there's enough Qs.
Ooh.
we can have enough A's.
Now that's not an insult fest, guys. Actual questions. Maybe questions about collecting, posing, displaying. Maybe we could do something like that. Let us know if you guys want to do that. We can do that. But yeah, I'll have to let you know about the week. It might have to be the week after. I will check.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yes. Other than that, guys, we did finish phase 2. We're up to phase 3.
Hmm.
So if we are going to do that, yeah, phase 3. I mean, that's the big one. That's a freaking big phase. So
Man.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll chat. Me and Anthony will chat. We'll let you guys know. It all kind of depends. If Mando dies, I quit. I quit.
You quit what? You quit life?
I quit life. I quit life. If we do phase 3, I will put a post out on Instagram and Facebook to say start watching, get everybody ready. Did someone say insult fest? Sign me up. I love it. I love it. Well, let's wrap it up there because I'm going to the markets this morning and it's nice and bright and early. The sun is, I think, coming up maybe. It still looks dark out there. Anthony's going to go to sleep. I think he's already asleep.
Yeah.
And we always do long ass outros. So everybody, thank you for being here. Often shout out again for all the awesome slides, brother. Couldn't do it without you. You are the man, the spanner man.
And
the spanner
Lokage for the
boy.
roast video.
Lukagi for the roast video. Andre for the actual roasting. We appreciate you. Butch for always having my back. Selvig for being Selvig. All you guys are all legends. I'm going to click end broadcast because we'll just drag it out forever. We'll see you next week. Let's hope the finale is good. I look forward to chatting to it. Have a great week, guys. We'll see you then.